It's a cloudy day here in the Rocky Mountains, but we've got baseball from Coors Field in Denver. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Colorado Rockies. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Phil Vickers gets the start for Colorado in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Digging in, Starling Marte. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
Left fielder, Starling Marte.
First pitch on its way. And the first pitch of the afternoon misses as we get underway here at lovely Coors Field. These Rockies guys, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. Stephan is there, and he makes the catch for the out. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. D'Lo, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
And this is taken in for the second out. Giancarlo Stanton now, a real threat with the bat, currently the National League home run leader. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
To right field. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
Here's Chris Davis now, and he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the National League in RBIs entering play. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
1-1 the count to Chris Davis.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
And he takes a called strike 2.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
Stanton stands at second with 2 gone. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And it is trouble. It finds the gap for extra bases. And the run will score as the Pirates are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
At the plate, Pedro Alvarez. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. For the current campaign, Alvarez is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Matty, he's having one of those dream seasons right now. The ability to work the count, the ability to get on base north of 400, and having a great batting average. This guy's certainly one of the best players in the game right now.
Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
And down to first goes Alvarez as that misses for ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Into the box now, Andrew McCutchen. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate, currently leading the National League in that category. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Craig going back on it. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 25 for him on the year as the Pirates have opened it up now 4-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Into the box, number 23. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now. You're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
2 balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 4-0 Pittsburgh. Casey Sadler gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Here's Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Rockies, left fielder,
Now the pitch.
Brantley.
Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is red hot right now. You grab your gloves to run out on the field for the bottom of the first inning, and you got a 4 spot, a crooked number up on the board for your pitcher. They're feeling super confident about the way they're playing.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. This is in the air out to right. On the move is Stanton. He's there and records the first out. Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at-bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
Trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Rockies are challenging the
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made as the headset comes off, and the runner is safe. So the call is overturned. The runner will stay at first base, and they maintain the right to challenge further plays going forward.
And the batter moves safe.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, as he rips it on the ground to second. What a flip for one. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is retired. Acrobatics that time to the bag to get this double play started. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Up next for the Buccos, Jose Reyes, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
First offering on its way. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike one. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Sent on the ground out to second. McMahon comes up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. In the outfield, Michael Brantley. This guy broke the Indians franchise record for consecutive games without an error in 2013. Has great range and is very sure-handed out there. Always going to make the play.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Here's the first pitch to him. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. A windup and the 0-1. Missed with a slider. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. And a 3-2 full count to Starling Marte.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
A swing and a ground ball to third. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Stepping in now, Mike Moustakas. Strike called. Now to throw down. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Marte at second with 2 down. Swing, and Moustakas sends a drive to right. This ball's got some carry. And that is off the wall. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And he'll make it to third with a triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Craig is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 for the Pirates here, and it comes via the RBI triple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Pirates 5 and the Rockies nothing. Now at the plate, Ryan McMahon. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
That's ball 2.
Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And we're fortunate enough to watch one of the best outfielders in the game. The Gold Glover resides in left field. Can go back on balls as easily as go in on balls. Strong, accurate throwing arm. Look for him to make a play today.
Alan Craig is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Settling in now, William Hong, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Swing and a miss for strike one. A bouncer up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. So striding in, Chris Davis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
The bouncer to the left side, and it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the third. And it's a good start to the inning for the Bucks. It's a leadoff double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Alvarez has a track record of power hitting at the major league level. Over 250 career home runs. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in a count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
Andrew McCutchen comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. The 0-1 delivery. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike two.
Hey, two tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
And there's out number two.
Now batting, number 23.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, number 23, runner in scoring position with Sugan. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sliders in for a strike. Hit hard to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with two away, they didn't like their chances there.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Blackmon on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Pirates strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Striding into the box, Rick Steffen comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Rick Steffen.
First pitch of the at-bat. That's lifted the other way out to left. Marte is there. One pitch, one out. So with one away in the inning, we'll give you a look at the current standings entering play. As you can see that these guys have a pretty good stranglehold on the division to this point. So digging in now, Bryce Blanco. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
Into the box now, Phil Vickers. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Left fielder number 23.
In now for Colorado, Michael Brantley. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. Moustakas has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Rockies strand one. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. At the plate, Casey Sadler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sadler.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
When you dive into the numbers in this start, it's hard to believe that this guy's pitching as poorly as he has. Over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes, but a lot of those have been right down the middle, right into the hitting zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't.
Now batting, left fielder, Starling Marte.
Here's Starling Marte. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
First pitch on its way. Fouled away.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the #2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And a fastball just a bit high. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at-bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Moustakas stands at second with 2 gone. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. The 2-2. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now. 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch home. Grounded back up the middle. There to field it is Tulowitzki. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back at Coors Field in just a moment. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. First pitch on its way. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Nope, that's a
good
ball.
changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
The 2-2 one more time. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. The 2-2. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home 4th. And we take a look there at the Rockies leaders in that category as he currently sits 3rd on the team. Stepping up to the plate, Troy Tulowitzki. From the belt, the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike. 1-2 now.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Pirates' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Ready for another chance, Ryan McMahon. First offering on its way. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 1-0. Hit hard but foul. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Hit back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Now batting, right fielder, Alan Craig.
Now batting, Alan Craig. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Craig has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game some. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
Standing in now, William Hong, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the field back for it.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Third baseman, number 24, Rick Steffen.
Now in the box, Rick Steffen. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball here. 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
To 2-2 now.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. Looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Grounded to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. Oh, and look at the throw from Stanton. He is out at the plate. Rockies forced to settle for 1. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Pirates 5 and the Rockies 1. Here's Chris Davis now. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. A swing and a miss there. 2-2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Third baseman number 24.
Standing in, Pedro Alvarez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Ground ball right into the shift. McMahon from shallow right, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Now to the plate, Andrew McCutchen. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. A late swing at a slider for a strike. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Boy, D-Roll, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing, and this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
Digging in and looking for more, number 23. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackman is under it, and that ends the inning. Pirates leave 1. They lead this one, though, 5-1. So striding forward now, Bryce Blanco. He singled his last time up.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
in there, and it's 0-2 now. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Grounded to third. Throw across by Alvarez is in time for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Ike Davis will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 34, Ike Davis.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 24 home runs, and 65 RBIs. The 0-1 pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Hit out towards second. On to Davis at first, and there are two away. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently third best. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and two strikes. 2 out, nobody on. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And he bunched him up a bit as this is lined softly over first. That gets down, and the inning continues. So that'll extend the inning and keep it alive for Charlie Blackmon. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call on the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up one for a double. Good example of why you have to have a short memory in this game. You let those things get to you, and oftentimes they lead to more mistakes.
From the stretch, a knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Hit out towards second. Moustakas is there. Throw on to Davis, takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Colorado. They're down here 5-1. Johnny Boyles takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 29, Johnny Boyles.
Jose Reyes will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball one. The 1-0 is a bunt attempt, but he missed it. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. 3-1 the count to the Pirates shortstop.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Reyes awaiting the 3-1. Swinging a soft liner that gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
And he pops up the bunt attempt. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single. There's one.
Now batting, left fielder, Starling Marte.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Starling Marte. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. We're in the 6th inning now, a 5-1 ball game. Now a late square, and this could be hard enough to get to. Throw won't get him.
Up next for Pittsburgh, second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Mike Moustakas. The bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Sadler on second. Marte on at first with 2 down. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
3-1. Chris Davis would be next. The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now. 3-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Coming to the plate now, Troy Tulowitzki. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. On its way is pitch number 75. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting.
Striding in for the Rockies, Ryan McMahon. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. The 2-2. Little dribbler down the line, but it gets fouled. Line towards center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
In now, Alan Craig. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 23 for him thus far. And it's a 5-3 game now.
Well, he had success earlier in the day, driving in their only run. And that success continues when he takes this pitch to his liking and makes sure some lucky kid gets a souvenir. He's been huge for them in this one.
Ready once again, William Hong. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Here's the Pirates skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So his final ledger will show just 5 2/3 innings of work, but he did what he needed to do in this one. Jared Hughes enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 48, Jared Hughes.
He's set and the pitch. Here's a strike. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Stanton. And the inning is over. But the Rockies push across 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. It's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Davis will lead things off here for Pittsburgh, and he'll have Pedro Alvarez set to follow on deck. First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. It's a solo home run for Chris Davis. 32 now for the season, and it's now 6-3.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Up next for the Pirates.
In now is Pedro Alvarez.
Pedro Alvarez.
Nope.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Here it is, the 3-0. He loses him on ball 4.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Dane De La Rosa takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Dane De La Rosa.
First pitch on its way. A little bouncer. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Eric Ibar will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury. Ibar stands at second with no outs. This is on the ground over to first. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. Standing in, number 23. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 7-3 ball game. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
You know, D-Row, you know you've been a pretty productive player. You can collect 500 runs batted in your career. With that base hit right there, that's RBI number 500.
Yeah, it's a testament not only to this guy's talent, but his work ethic. The ability to stay healthy, stay on the field, and be productive. 500 RBIs is a lot of runs batted in.
And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one away. Logan Morrison will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 25, Logan Morrison.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Another 0-2 home. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So now 2 men in scoring position. Runners are at second and third with one down. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Here's Starling Marte. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Boy, it's really fun for me watching this vet out there battling in this tough spot. We've seen him in jams like this.
1 run scores. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Into the box now, Mike Moustakas. A ball and no strikes. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Mike Moustakas goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Giancarlo Stanton now.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center.
Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. And the second run will score as well.
Man, if I was on the mound, I would not let this guy hurt me. He's been carrying the cover off the ball the entire series, and he drives 2 more in right here.
He is definitely a man on a mission, and he's making a huge impact. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Brad Pena enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Brad Pena.
And misses badly on a pitch down in the dirt. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself. That's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But 6 runs here in the inning have taken a close game and broken it wide open. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Pirates 11 and the Rockies 3. Eric Ibar is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 2.
Lewis Coleman gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Lewis Coleman.
At the plate, Bryce Blanco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Well, the pitcher's got to respect that. Third baseman getting dirty right there, trying to save him some extra bases.
Into the box now, Brad Pena. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Carlos Gonzalez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5, Carlos Gonzalez.
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. Blanco aboard here at first with nobody out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Runs a bit inside for a ball. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So coming to the plate, Michael Brantley. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now a spin and a throwback to second. Don't want to forget about him. First pitch of the at-bat. Way in front of that fastball. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Reyes on to first to complete the double play.
The center fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Striding in, Charlie Blackmon. He's 2-for-3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
The count now at 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Stepping into the box, Troy Tulowitzki, and their runners at the corners now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way in front of a great slider that time.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Marte is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. A couple of walks, but no damage. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. David Iguchi comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Iguchi.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Missed with a slider. And that one just missed outside.
Those are just 2 great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches. Sliders down the way, both of them. Just off the plate. Couldn't get the batter to fish.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Number 23 waits on deck. Three-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Hit to short. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Number 23.
Stepping into the box, number 23. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And that's on the outside corner. 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley on the move. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. And now time is going to be called here, as we've got some Yahoo out there on the field. And per Major League Baseball, we're not going to show it to you, but security's got him surrounded now, and he's likely going to spend the rest of the afternoon in the pokey. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. Now the pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single.
The pitcher, number 16, Lewis Coleman.
Digging in now, Lewis Coleman, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Peter Borges will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. High pop-up. McMahon is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They're still in command, however. It's 11-3. Matthew Mora is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Matthew Mora.
Now at the plate, Ryan McMahon.
For the Rockies, second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
First offering on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A solo shot here to left. His 2nd home run of the game, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
Yeah, all things considered, it's been a day to forget for them. So this homer will be a welcome to everyone in that dugout. Maybe this gives them a little momentum going into the next game.
Now batting, third baseman.
Standing in now, William Hong. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
2-2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Rick Steffen. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
I know he's well aware of the fact he can't tie this with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's trying to ignite the boys by driving something out of the ballpark.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Popped him up. Moustakas over to his left, and that retires the side. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up. Bucks out in front, 11-4. Digging in, Starling Marte. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance.
Starling Marte.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And a bunt attempt here to kick off the 9th. Strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And that's swung on and missed. So good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's 1 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in, Mike Moustakas. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And a neck-high fastball that time. Soft liner towards center, so he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at bat. In there, and he's in control, 0-2 now. Good waste pitch, 1-2. Moustakas leads off first with 1 away. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
First baseman number 19.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Davis. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
The next 0-2. Misses for ball one.
2 straight.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break, as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
Definitely a break right there for the defense with the ground rule double. If that ball stays in play, there's a pretty good chance the runner from first is able to score, since he's moving on contact with 2 outs. Instead, he's forced to stay at third, so we'll see if they're able to strand him there.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Second and third, 2 away. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Pirates strand a couple. They lead it, though, 11-4. Cody Allen, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Cody Allen.
Stepping in, Bryce Blanco, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Marte is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 25, David Iguchi.
Caleb Gindel will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Right there for strike 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Allen has the target. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Left fielder number 23.
Here's Michael Brantley. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lays off 1-0. 2-0 to Brantley. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. Charlie Blackmon would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First offering on its way. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Brantley at second with 2 down. Liner towards second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's thrown into right. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 11-4 at the end of this affair. Pittsburgh, with their 101st win of the year, tops in the division. Casey Sadler wins for a league-high 19th time this year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final lights for this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates. 11 runs on 18 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Rockies, 4 runs, 12 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes. A reminder that extra postgame RTD trains on the C line to Mineral and the E line to Lincoln are available down the street at Union Station. Bus service is available outside Gate B on the corner of 22nd and Lake Street.